All right, y'all, so last video I did, I put that NSA slug in there against the JSB redesign, and everybody seen how it flew real good, want to know about it. So I'm gonna put my chronograph on it to see what kind of speed we're getting at the JSB setting and how good it shoots there. And then I might turn it up, tune it a little bit. I got 400 of them. Those are the only ones that really, usually when I get on his website, they're available. He got some 12.5s. I got a sample pack of those, and they shot real good too. But they're never available in quantity. You can't buy, 400 of them. You gotta buy a little 40-pack samples of them. So I didn't even bother tuning it in, because I don't want to tune in a pellet and then it be a laser beam. You know what I'm saying? You want that to be a go-to, but it's never available. I don't want that. I want something that's available all the time. I give me a nice supply of it whenever I want. So I got me a target set up right here, and I'm gonna be aiming at that one. I'll try to get sighted in on this. Oh, I'm giving free advertisement. That there is the gutter shutter. I got some new gutters put in by these guys. They get to get some free advertisement. They gave me a sign. So real good gutters, real good gutters. They're those no maintenance gutters. After I get sighted in, this right here, this is my JSB target. So to become a go-to pellet or slug or anything in my gun, I gotta be able to readily get 10 shots in there. Just when I pop up and feel like shooting, I can put 10 JSBs inside of that, and I'm not sorting 10s or nothing. So I like that JSB Monster redesign, because I don't really get no flyers out of that, man. I just pull them out to 10. I ain't did no weighing, no sorting, and I pull them out to 10, and I can get 10 shots, a 10-shot group in that little I think that's three-quarter inch pipe fitting. Oh, here's the shutter gutters. So these things is good. That's all flat at the top, and the rain just rolls over and down in there, and all your leaves fly off. It's a 5-inch gutter. You see how big the spouts are? It's a 5-inch gutter, so you don't get no runoff or none of that. And they look good, and they're seamless. They don't seam these gutters, except I got corner gutters. My gutters go all the way around the house, but they don't have like sections. They come out and they cut one gutter, and it goes all the way over. It's real good gutters. If you plan on getting some maintenance free gutters, you don't want to be cleaning the leaves out. You see all these big ass trees I got. That was a big ass maple. So I was up there cleaning gutters. I said, I ain't gonna be doing all this. I called the gutter shutter. They did a good job. That's why they get some free advertising. All right, let's get it. Get it. Get this chrono. I got the 15 grain NSA slugs in here. Y'all hear it. All right. this lake, this red dot, man, it's a lot better when the sun goes down. You see that dot out here? I can see much better when there's low light with this sight. Totally different from a
761.
Yeah, I'm shooting these things at
742. 700.
really low speed.
700.
I knew it had to be. I thought it was about 790.
700.
That's
28.
It's in the low 70s.
738. 731. 726. 733.
See, that was 9 shots. Well, look, I'm gonna put one more, even 10 out of it. 10 shot group. So 15 grain NSA slugs. This is my JSB Monster redesigned tune, though, which is a 13.43 grain. It shoots it at 850. But this slug is shooting at 735, an average of 735. I got a standard deviation of 10 and an extreme spread of 40 on a 10 shot group. I mean, it's really a terrible tune for that slug. You know, slug's supposed to be shot fast. You really want 900 or something is what everybody say. You want about 900 feet per second. Really mid 900s at least. You want about 950, 980 on a slug. That's what they say. We're gonna see how good group we got out of it. So here's the group. Start dropping, I was all over the place. I was aiming for the center. One here that looks like a flyer. The rest of it looks kind of like a group. Maybe that's a flyer. Now, you know, I was a little bit all over the place, but it ain't bad. It ain't bad. I mean, for it to be at 700, I mean, it wouldn't qualify in my squirrel head for a squirrel head group or nothing. Well, I guess it's pretty consistent. I mean, I could probably hit squirrels in the head with that. Good thing about it is at that low speed, man, that thing's a hollow point, and it really, I don't think it would pass through the squirrel. So I think I could shoot that around the yard, hit squirrel in the head. I'm gonna go ahead and see what kind of group I could get in here. Now, I just been covering that up, so it's got all kind of pellets in it already, but or I would pull it out to show the pellets. But I'm just going to have to look at the holes on this. But I'm going to go ahead and do another group in there. I'll probably only do a 5 shot. I'll do a 5 shot group in that. See what we get. see if I get any hits in there. Looks like it's hitting low, so I'll aim a little high. And well, I'll take that chronograph off. We know how it's shooting now. I'll take that chronograph off. And we'll try it again. That chronograph off of there. I'm gonna go for my putty, 5 shots, and then I'll go back to the target with 5 shots to see how good it shoots with that chronograph off of the barrel. I missed the first one, I was off, so now I see where how it's flying. I want to see how many hits I get. I'm gonna hit the top of it for sure. I'm gonna do one more for 5 because that first one was kind of like a cider. All right, let's go to the target. See if I can get 5 on this target. Nope, I only have 1 left. All right, let's go see how many we got inside that 3/4 pipe. As a matter of fact, that's 1/2 inch. That's the other end of it is 3/4. That's a reducer coupling. I reduced 3/4 and 1/2, and the end that I got out there is the 1/2 inch. So that's 1/2 inch diameter. All right, and that 1/2 inch diameter, it look like we got 1, 2, 3. It might be more. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 1, 2. All right. 3. And then here's 4. Wait a minute. Yeah. So we got 4 out of 5. 4 out of the 5, man. That ain't too bad. And here's one that hit here. I got a little too low. I'm paying good attention. And there's the first shot that I got that I didn't. This was my sighter. Find out where my pellets were flying. Yeah. On the one shot where I missed, I was just a little low. If I'd have been up a little higher, I would have been in there. So I mean, for a slug flying at 700, I mean, that thing is shooting good. I think this was the one shot that I took. I was aiming at that, at the middle. So, it tells you how far off working with that, look how they flatten out too, man. And it flattens out. I mean, you can't even see the hollow point on that no more. Usually you see that little dot in there. I mean, these things, they hit that putty and just flatten. They're dumping every bit of energy. Let me get that one out of there. Come out of there. Yeah, that thing, it's just destructive. Let me get this one. What does it look like? Mangled. So, you know, the thing I do like about that is this hollow point. And I mean, I wonder how much impact power that's got. I didn't have it set up So I can't go look at the foot-pounds because it's on the, probably the JSB setting. I just wanted to know the speed of it. I wonder how many foot-pounds. You guys could calculate it for me. Averaging 735 a 15 grain pellet. How many foot-pounds is that dumping? But anyway, that was so you guys could see that slug, you know, that I was shooting. It shoots pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could get good headshots on a squirrel with that, you know. Inside of a 1/2 inch diameter pipe, I can almost get a 5-shot group. I got 4 out of 5 in there, and I see where the last one was close enough. And this is, you know, these straight out the box too. I ain't did no weighing, no sorting, none of that shit. So that's good. You know, it makes me wanna dial it in. See how you know, if I put it at in the 900 range where everybody say the slugs like, you know, 900 feet per second, 950, 980, makes me want to dial it in to see really if it can get better. Because I mean, if it's doing this at 735, I mean, I could probably turn this thing into a laser beam, and then, you know, it may be doing this, maybe giving me groups like that out at 150 yards. I might be getting 1/2 inch groups with it. So I think this 177, man, is going to change the game. As these manufacturers start coming out with slugs, you know, they start looking at the M3 and other guns that shoot slugs good, and start really designing them to the barrels. Or if, you know, the good thing about FX, one of the reasons why I've gone to spend that money and get that FX barrel, because I know that when the game changes, they'll go find a slug and design a barrel to that slug. And from there, all you got to do is find out, you know, Matt Dubber is going to tell you what slug to get. You know, you got so many guys out here, they're going to give you a tune and tell you, hey, oh man, this slug right here, this is the one. And then you in there. You know, and they could be shooting the MK2 because the barrels fit all the guns, you know what I'm saying? So they could be on an MK2 because they don't want to spend the money getting no M3. But when that barrel come out, they gonna tell you, you know, because all you gotta do is buy the barrel. If you already got a 600 millimeter, all you gotta do is buy the barrel liner. I mean the barrel and a transfer port. So I think, man, this slug shit, once it really gets going, it's all over. It's all over. Ain't nobody gonna want 35 caliber no more. You know, all them heavy pellets and shit, they gonna be in trouble. You know, if I can get out here and do good damage with a 177 slug, they start making 18 grain 177 slugs for the because I already got a 20 grain. NSA got a 20 grain slug. It fits 20 grains. You can put a 20 grain 17 caliber slug in, and when they get barrels designed to put that mug 200 yards with a 1/2 inch group, it's over. Because I'm looking at this slug 735 and I'm making a 1/2 inch group at 45 yards. Come on, they finna change the game. I'm thinking if I tune this thing in and really dial it in, I'm shooting that 1/2 inch group at 150 yards. I'm shooting a 1/2 inch group. And it's got some power behind it. Some penetration power behind it. Man, I'm glad I went with the 177. Because I would be jealous right now looking at my video saying, damn, I'm still sitting on the 22 caliber. Nah, I'm out, y'all. GoPro, stop recording.